A very good morning to all of you. Let's move on to the next topics of our chapter, heat. Today we are going to learn about thermometer, their different types, that is mercury thermometer, alcohol thermometer, clinical, laboratory and digital thermometers. That temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of an object, and this temperature is measured with the help of thermometer. So we can say that a thermometer is an instrument which is used to measure temperature. Now liquid thermometers are the most commonly used thermometers. They are simple, inexpensive, long-lasting and accurate. The working of a liquid thermometer is based on the principle that liquids expand on heating and contract on cooling. And about this we have already learned. There are different types of thermometers: mercury thermometers, alcohol thermometers, digital thermometers. And there are two types of mercury thermometers on the basis of their usage. One is clinical thermometer and the second one is laboratory thermometer. We will study about each of them in detail. Metals mostly exist in solid state at room temperature, but mercury is the exception. It exists in liquid state, and that is why it is used in thermometers. So mercury is the liquid which is normally used because it gets hot and expands fast, and because of its lustrous property, being a metal, it can be seen easily. Gabriel Fahrenheit invented the first mercury thermometer. Now let's see why these mercury thermometers are used. What are their advantages? Mercury is a good conductor of heat and therefore it quickly reaches the temperature of the surroundings. It does not stick to the surface of the tube and therefore gives quite accurate readings. It has a high boiling point and a low freezing point, and therefore it can measure a wide range of temperatures. Its shining silver color is easily visible. But there are some drawbacks also. What are they? It has a freezing point of approximately minus 39 degrees Celsius, and therefore it is not used or is not useful to measure very low temperatures below minus 39 degrees Celsius. Mercury is very poisonous and is very expensive. A clinical thermometer is used to measure the temperature of the human body. It is usually smaller in size if we compare it with the laboratory thermometer, and the temperature range marked in it is from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. These thermometers have a kink or constriction which is just above the bulb of the thermometer. And why this kink or constriction is present? This is present to stop the mercury from coming back into the bulb when after the thermometer has been removed from the contact of the body. Now let's see the structure of this thermometer. A clinical thermometer consists of a narrow glass tube. It has a capillary tube and it has a bulb at one end and the other end is sealed. As the temperature rises, the mercury expands. We have read that liquids expand on heating. So mercury being in liquid form, it expands and moves up to show the temperature against the printed scale. And in this way, we measure the exact temperature of the human body. We will study about the working of a clinical thermometer in detail in our next lecture. The laboratory thermometer is usually used in laboratories. As the name suggests, they are used in the laboratories. Why? To check the temperature during different experiments. They are usually graduated from -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius, but they are also available in versions that measure other temperature ranges. The difference in laboratory and clinical thermometer is that it is not having a kink and it is bigger in size than clinical thermometer. To use the thermometer, it is kept in contact with the object whose temperature is to be measured, and the level of the mercury in the capillary is read against the scale printed, as we did in clinical thermometer. Alcohol is another liquid which is used in thermometers. Its freezing point is much lower than that of mercury, and therefore alcohol thermometers are useful in very cold places. But the boiling point is very low. That's why it becomes unsuitable to measure very high temperatures. What are the advantages of using alcohol thermometers? Let's see. Alcohol is cheaper, easily available, and safe to use. It has a low freezing point and therefore can be used to measure very low temperatures. But what are the disadvantages? It has a low boiling point and therefore it cannot be used to measure high temperatures. It does not react quickly to changes in temperature, and since it is colorless, it needs to be dyed before being used as a thermometer liquid. Nowadays, to measure the human body temperature, a digital thermometer is used. The digital thermometer is an electronic device and it measures temperature. It is not made of glass and does not contain mercury or alcohol. It works on a principle which is different from that of liquid thermometers. In this thermometer, we read the temperature reading on the LCD display and press a button to reset the thermometer. There are certain advantages of using digital thermometer over liquid thermometers. What are they? It does not contain mercury as it is toxic in nature. It is lightweight and it provides accurate readings. So in this way we have read about different types of thermometers, and in the next lecture we will study or learn the working of different thermometers. Thank you.